12 hours. Just go live. That's all. That's it. So we back.
So we back, y'all. We had some technical difficulties because, just to be honest, we're not professional.
All you have to do is go live at the bottom.
That's why it's called Seriously Not Podcast, because we seriously not ever seriously. But, seriously. But, what were we on, Tish? We was on the 15-year-old girl in Hampton, Virginia.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Are we live? Is this on? Is this on? Okay. We was talking about the 15-year-old girl. He had to repent in front of her church in Hampton, Virginia, right? Wasn't it Hampton, Virginia?
Yeah, Hampton, Virginia.
Okay. And the pastor said, if any of y'all go to the baby shower, y'all gonna have to suffer repercussions.
Yeah, her blessings.
And this the one part that got me. What he said, "You're lucky the Lord didn't get you then before this." Like what you lucky the Lord didn't end you before this.
For having a child, ain't that what God put us on earth?
Don't they got a show called
Teen
on MTV, Teen Moms, Teen Mom OG, Teen Mom Part 3.
That don't make it right though.
That don't make it
It
right.
don't make it right, but still in all, who are you to judge?
I mean, but that's what humans do.
Humans do that, but
that's why we run from it. That's why everybody.
For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged, and with what measure of meter it shall be measured to you again. That means when you judge, you should be judged in the same way, but by the Lord. So you supposed to be the pastor of the church. You know doggone well that you don't supposed to judge nobody, and then you got your congregation. They like. Speak, Bishop. Speak, Bishop.
You tell some of them was like, ooh.
Why didn't nobody go up there and hug that little girl?
Okay, I agree with you. Right.
She needed it. Why her mama let her go up there?
Because listen, this is the thing, man. And people do this all the time. I watch people do this all the time. It's whatever narrative fits what you like. You feel me? Because you saying all that stuff about judging, but we all do it. Like no one is not guilty of that. Like we all do that degree is extreme.
Crazy.
But that degree is extreme. But in your mind, what none of us may know, you may have the same degree of judgment. You may just not say it.
That's why as people in general, I won't say Christians, I won't say Muslims, that's why we all gotta work on certain things. We have to work on that. When you don't work on things, you are preempt to judge a person. If you don't work on that, you have to internally work on that with whom you serve, what God you serve. You have to work on that and ask not to be a judgmental person.
To me, that was more than judging. That was like an embarrassment.
Scorning.
That was an embarrassment.
That was almost like stone her. That's how it felt.
And if you see in the church, it's kind of big. So you know there's a lot of people there. And she's standing up there, and you can see the camera's shot from the back of the church.
So you know somebody was shooting.
It's like
the whole
lot of people in
sermon.
church, and you could tell the little girl was truly embarrassed. I mean, there's enough to know because you can see. I mean, I seen it. You can see that she has a little baby bump. Why you see it? Mm-hmm. It's right there. She's pregnant. We know she's pregnant. Why she got to get up and announce it and repent to the Lord?
You never know what may happen to her mentally after that.
What? But and I agree with you both. But that's why I be saying things like, what's the stage? You know what I'm saying? Like, because anybody with clear thinking, like, neither one of us have ever ran a church. Neither one of us have ever preached in front of a church.
Been in there all our lives, though.
But
I know I have.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
But at the same time, we feel like that wasn't right? Now, why they didn't feel like that wasn't right? You know what I'm saying? Why did they didn't feel like it was? But if you trying to get clicks and boost your church to go viral, give everybody something to talk about, and now they got to pay attention to who this pastor is. And see, the thing is, it ain't about the negative attention. It's about the attention that don't go spoken about, because he may be drawn in. Right, that's what I'm saying. People might be wanting that. Like I said, my grandma was one of those sanctified people. Okay. My father's mom, she didn't wear pants. She didn't have her ears pierced. No, but now, check this out. Gigi. My Gigi. And y'all know her.
Right.
Don't wear pants. Ears not pierced. I know. Like, check that out. Like she don't mess around like that.
It goes back to what I said.
You know what I'm saying?
You have to know who you are with your Lord, though. And if it's certain things you feel like you need to work on, like being judgmental, well, speak to your God. But please, don't embarrass nobody. Don't belittle nobody. That was a whole different type of belittlement to me that probably affect her in the long term. Because we as women already, when we get pregnant, we go through this whole thing about, damn, I gotta raise somebody else. And I got pregnant at 27, 25, 26 or whatever. I gotta raise somebody else. You already scared. And then as an adolescent, you still an adolescent at 15. You thinking to yourself, oh my God, my life is over. And then him to get up there and add that turmoil on top of already how you feeling as a kid, you never know the repercussions of that. That baby could be the next president.
She probably was already embarrassed from being pregnant anyway.
Her mama probably embarrassed her because her mama allowed her to get up there. So you never know what she getting at home.
Yeah. Hey, so check it out. Yeah. Do you think she'll do it again?
Heck no.
I'm talking about like,
but you know what, Dez and Chris, sometimes some kids rebel and do it on purpose. True. Just because you talked about me, because I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, some kids do that, though? But no. It didn't stand, but it wasn't smart to get pregnant at 15 either. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you wasn't aware of how sex goes. Because in her church, it looked like they probably don't talk to their kids about sex. Yeah, it just looked like their church was. Everybody in there is naive.
And the way the pastor was scorning her about being,
just because that then the family member of her came on, a cousin said, well, you know, the pastor, his kids, they all married and they got kids from the person that they was married to, and the pastor and his wife been together and they got married together when they was young. Okay, that's them. Mm-hmm. That wasn't her circumstances. So please people, that's why I make people turn away from church a lot too. That right there make people have a whole ideal of how church is.
But you said it like you're, listen, man, and this is why I have to keep coming to this angle, because you said it yourself at the beginning, Tish. I ain't never heard no mess like this. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I tell you.
That's why you probably feel like it's a stage.
It's kind of peculiar that y'all act out like this, knowing the camera's on and everything.
But that's their probably daily, every Sunday thing.
It could be, but then, and also too,
it just got aired.
The fact that she got up there.
Her mama.
Yeah, but I mean, listen. You saying the mama, like the mama made her.
Nah, the mama didn't make her. It's the whole upbringing in that church.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. So she could have felt some obligation to get up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can tell she did.
And like the same way you telling, listen to this. So Tish, this is why I tell you about that judging, that shit a double-edged sword. Because check it out. So you said that little statement you said about don't judge, right? Mm-hmm. But now we judging them.
Yeah, we are. That's why I said we have to. That's why I said we have to work on certain things that we feel like that ain't right.
This nigga didn't escape though. I want to let you know that raggedy ass dog escaped because you locked her up. And right, this one was up there.
She know how to jump over the fence.
And now she been coming down here and pee and bark.
She know how to jump over the fence though. So
yeah, like she got sound like she had thumbs.
Man,
she like open up a door.
I thought I heard her fry.
You heard her. I heard her.
I thought the refrigerator open. Some pack of chips and shit open.
Open up shit, cut over.
Then she come down strolling down.
Well, at least she not barking. She just happened to be like, y'all put me in.
How much did you play for your Roomba?
$2 Right. It was on sale.
And still $2.
Yeah, I'm trying to get one, G, but they so high.
I want one.
It's high. That was sad, no, y'all.
Well, to the church, they're gonna get a lot of backlash, and they might get new members.
They might get some new members, man.
Because some people will agree with that.
Scott said if he had been his child, he would have roasted the entire church.
Somebody should have gave that baby a hug.
But if it would have been your child, she wouldn't have been up there, bro.
No, because I wouldn't have let her get up there.
You feel me? You would have told her, like, no,
sit down, you ain't getting up there. We finna go. Yeah. Now, what you want to say, Pastor, about my child? She made me.
Hey, man, God bless Los Angeles, California, and the West Coast, and the whole state of California. I hope everybody come through this, man. I know it's been a lot of homes lost, fire burning, all that stuff.
Terrible.
And I'm gonna say this, man, because I mean this, and it's from the bottom of my heart, man. I love y'all, but you got to know. Stop living in the woods. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Did you see?
We got woods up here. We don't live in them, man. Like, real shit. We got woods up here. It's woods in Chicago. It's forest and everything. And guess what? We don't live in them.
We call them forest preserves.
Like, we don't live in them.
We call them forest preserves.
Like, that's woods and forests.
But did y'all see that one house that was made of fireproof paneling and stuff, and that was the only house on the block?
Because
that
it's like it said, because
too busy looking at
but you gotta understand though, why would you want to live
but
there?
the lady said, like, she was like, she came home,
forest.
but she said she came home and she was like, she looked at the house, she was like, why? I mean, what am I gonna do now? It's not only her neighborhood, not just the neighborhood.
The whole town.
The town
is burned.
Town's burned.
So your house being preserved is for what?
It's there.
Stop living in the woods, Chris.
Hey, listen, I got a story.
Like,
Hey,
you gotta at some point you gotta say.
True story about the fire.
The only person that got insurance, so you know they canceled everybody.
Yeah, they
cancel everybody's
The
insurance.
only person that got insurance.
But they suing though.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do something about that.
They gonna-
But I got a true
that's-
story from the
that's-
fires from a friend that knew somebody who was down there, right? Okay.
They looting too.
Yeah,
By the
well,
way.
yeah, they for what?
Nigga shit.
For what? What they put it in? They boxes because they don't have
They think
homes.
probably smell like
people
smoke.
who not being affected by the burn
going down to the burn.
Yeah, like,
Okay,
like,
but
that's
here's
how it
the story, right? True story. Okay, my friend. Now I'm not gonna say any names, but my friend has a friend, and she was at work in the fires, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bam, cross screens, everything, boom, mandatory evacuation. If this dude watches, he know who I'm talking. But mandatory evacuation.
We got 7
to
people
go.
watching, so I don't know if
I don't know who it is, but
They're watching on YouTube.
But you
later.
know,
YouTube.
yeah, YouTube.
Push
But
like,
anywho,
share.
you know, evacuate, mandatory evacuation. So she like, I'm finna get my stuff, I'm finna go. And the boss turns to her like, oh, you can't go. And they about the job like, wait a minute, it's like the fire's right there. Like we can see the fire, smoke is bellowing all through this bitch. And you telling us we can't go. He like, yeah, y'all can't go. Y'all stay here and finish the job and close this place up. Right? And so she like, damn. So he telling her, my friend is telling her like, hey, look, fuck that. You need to fuck out of there. You got a kid. You know, if it's everything is burning. Businesses, everything is burning down. She like, no, my boss told me not to leave. He like, get out of there. Fuck. And she like, and the more he texting her, the more she's texting back. Like, it's getting closer. The smoke is getting heavier. He telling her, leave. You need to leave. She won't leave, right? And in the same note, the manager gets up, packs his bags, and he leaves. And turns to tell them, nobody leave. If you leave, you get rolled up and get fired. And he left.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
And went home. And left them there. And they stayed.
Did they burn? Oh.
No, they did. They made it. They
Right.
made it. Eventually, they made it.
Right.
But,
You know what?
How would he know if I left if
but
he left?
he made them stay. When
Yeah,
it was,
I just...
everybody evacuated, but he like, no, y'all
That is the
stay.
most extreme. Like,
Just like the
What's
church.
sad
That is the most
what's sad
extreme.
about it is, right, I'm thinking like, when he sent me this rolls of text messages, I'm thinking like, this is some bullshit. This is like a joke or something. And he called me like, man, I'm like, oh, this is real, bro? He like, yeah, this is real, man. I'm right now begging her to leave now. I'm like, what? And he like, let me hit you back. She texted me now. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna call you back. She wouldn't leave.
But listen, bro.
She wouldn't leave.
You gotta understand, man. When you be thinking, or you have those thoughts that put you on another level of thinking, and you realize that you're not thinking like everybody else, and you're critical thinking,
Right.
you in a small group.
It's very small.
Most of the people
Would have walked
in this country
out.
don't have,
Herd mentality.
you know what I'm saying? Right. That's what they is.
'Cause-
Me and my nephew, I'm using
Oh,
an analogy.
talk to me
Me
tomorrow.
and my nephew used to talk about rap all the time, right? And he always be hollering drill and how the drill made away and all this and all that and all that. And he be like, I'm just telling you what the masses doing. And I would tell him, the masses don't know what they want till they get it. And sometimes all they know how to do is follow. They're not good in a leadership role. They just know how to follow.
Yeah.
They just following the wrong thing. Your mind say, hey man, that fire getting closer. I'm probably gonna have to lose this job, bro.
Yeah, well, we'll talk
Damn
about this
this
tomorrow.
Yeah.
I would left that job just like I came in there looking for a job.
Listen, we have to
No
talk
way.
about this tomorrow. After I look on the news
And
say,
the manager,
we made
did
it.
you check? Did you give us a review next week to see if the manager got fired or something?
I don't know.
Some had to come out.
Yeah, hey, Chris. Yeah,
There's no way.
I'm gonna find out because
Yeah, find out from your buddy,
It
man.
was last week, and I want to know because I
There's
told
no-
him
Yeah,
give me updates.
if the
I
place is
want
still
updates.
standing though,
Yeah, because I told him I want updates, bro. Because if the fire was on its way, I mean,
it's
like,
probably gone though.
and then what I
'Cause
heard, and
everything
then what I
is
hear about
burned
the
down.
manager, right? He's not this. I don't know where she works or what type of place this is, but what I'm hearing is the manager also has like a $2 million mansion that he drove uphill, away from the fires to go home to be with his family. I'm not making
I
this
don't know,
up.
man, but like I said, you know, all I keep thinking about is these people
Jinx is he slow as hell.
are
That's why she's
leaving.
staying.
They living in the woods. You know what I'm saying? You don't talk about the woods. So they can't. What the fuck
They
they living in the woods for, man?
Right.
It's raccoons, possums, coyotes, mountain lions, badgers, fish, bears. It's poison ivy.
You just don't like the woods, do you?
Like, why are you
Where's
living
people saying?
there?
You living in the woods.
Why are you living there, man?
You living in the woods.
I know back in the
Like,
day,
man, I
Desmond
can't
told
find
me
me
about
no,
that
I
movie,
can't find
Cabin
no
in the Woods.
space in the
It's
suburbs
always messed
and
up.
build me a beautiful house. No, I'm gonna go live amongst the redwoods and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah.
Look at some
And then the
woodpeckers.
fight, and then the
I mean,
fight, the
what the
water
fuck,
is
yo?
so far down from.
And
the
they got a
hills and in
system
the
to
woods.
pump it, but they said
They
there's
can't.
something about the air quality because the air, there's something about the air. That
oh no,
helps
it's okay. So this is what happens. No, these winds come through there
And brush fires.
and
It's called
they
brush
blow
fire.
hard every year, bro.
Blow hard.
The Senate, it's a name for them, right?
Yeah.
But this year they came really hard.
Yeah,
they
it was 100
with
miles per
100
hour
miles per hour winds. So it started up shit quick. But they found the dude who started some of these
But
fires.
they said,
fire.
they said it came. They thought it came from a what you call those electrical towers.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
Oh, it
sounded
did.
a big fire.
But it was on the bottom of
But
it.
they
like-
said, I said it looked like it was at the bottom
It
of
was.
it. So if
Okay.
it was a dude that started, now they lost 22 lives so far. Last time I heard, it was 22 lives. So he going to jail for murder.
Well,
Actually, what they started the fire for, they started the fire to
kill off
quote
some.
unquote.
Who
supposed to
talking?
fire department
Who talking?
that started the fire, they're supposed to kill off some of the.
That's what they do.
The vegetarians.
That's what they do.
But it got out of hand.
Vegetation.
Yeah, that's what
Well,
they usually do. Burn
they
stuff.
can't do that in California. It don't even rain
No,
up
but
there.
that's a practice of those places.
But
They
it-
burn
but-
certain
but
places
they-
so they
So
don't burn.
catch on fire.
Right.
But they should. They
That's-
should.
but that's
They
the
should
way
have
to-
some kind
Quote
of
unquote, that's
mechanism in order.
I ain't heard that view. I heard they caught somebody. I heard about the winds. But listen, this is what I'm saying though. If you look at everything, you just gotta think though. Why the fuck would you live in the woods? Like, why the fuck would you? Like, why would you live in the woods, bro? I mean, like seriously, it all you know, you guys. If y'all got money, cause you living in the forest.
And they
First of
have
all,
mansions out there.
like you either. It's only two ways you living in the forest at a successful rate. You a goddamn caveman. You know what I'm saying? With
live in the forest.
like bearskin drawers and barefooted with no shirt.
The woods
And-
irritating the hell out of you, ain't?
Or you didn't build you some type of nice cabin. up there,
Desmond is
and you
really
just
bothered
doing
by the
your damn
woods.
life. And either way,
So you would never go camping
Desmond watched that
because
movie.
it's the
I
woods.
didn't want-
Desmond watched that movie,
No.
Cabin in the Woods,
No.
and that has always fucked him up.
No,
and
no,
he
no,
has never
no.
get him a cabin in the woods. Don't do it.
No.
Don't
Answer
do it.
to your question. Camping is not living in the woods. Like, you know what I'm saying? And as far as you watching a movie and being scary,
Yeah.
it's not living in the woods. Like, because if I watch the movie,
They was visiting.
If I watch the movie and I get scared, I'm gonna say definitely. A second reason why I said never live in the woods. Like it's.
But even in that movie, they wasn't living in the woods. So,
But check it out. Check it out. Culturally,
Imagine everything.
just
gone.
culturally,
Burn.
how I'm engineered. I come from Chicago. We are the third largest city in this country. Like, I've been enough in the woods to know
not to live in.
That's not to
one more time.
Live in that motherfucker.
If you say
like,
living in the woods,
I'm
one more
saying
time.
people in California. That is almost the biggest state we got. It's like second or third or fourth or some shit.
It's a lot of
like,
desert.
Like, go live somewhere that's not in the woods, y'all.
They could live in the desert.
So when the woods start burning, they just burn in the woods because when it just burn the woods,
it's
natural.
Woods. Right.
It's natural.
They don't want to be around certain.
Natural. But when y'all get displaced,
should have moved to the desert.
When y'all get displaced,
some people don't want to live around certain demographics, so hence why they live in the woods.
Okay, well then you got.
Because guess what, Desmond? See how you so against living in the woods? There's probably like 0.5% of black people that live in the woods, and that's probably why.
And I would tell them twice. I would tell them first.
What you tell them,
I would say first.
What you say this? What you say this?
Excuse me, sir.
Why you live in the woods? Go ahead,
I'm sorry. I just don't see a productive life if you live in the woods. Yeah, I would see them again behind closed doors, and I'd be like, "Look at here, motherfucker. What your black ass doing out here in the woods?
Listen to
like,
this
why you living in the woods, motherfucker? It's all kind of shit. 6 holes jumping up and down. Motherfuckers playing GTA. Motherfuckers going to strip clubs and shit. Motherfuckers got FaceTime iPhones, and you out here living in the woods.
Living in the woods. It's all right.
In California, we don't even cover this part of the country, man. What the fuck is you doing?
They living in the woods. They like the woods.
They like trees.
I'm gonna tell you something. And this is real shit. This is something I noticed from watching documentaries, man. Every time people try to go live off by themselves, it go bad. I'm just saying to you, it ain't even about the woods on that one. Like, man, Joe, every time people try to be separatism, you in the wrong place, bro. You better jump on that rocket and jump off next time. Even when I shoot that bitch up in the sky, you better jump off somewhere.
It's gonna be a couple of people living in space.
Real shit, cause you on a planet with like 7 billion motherfuckers. So living somewhere by yourself means you probably gonna put yourself in an element that ain't yours.
Yeah.
And the chances of your survival are gonna shrink.
Why, tell us why.
Because they living in the woods, man. Like, I don't know what you. Shit, wood catch on fire and everything, man.
It's dangerous.
Beavers be in woods, squirrels be in woods, woodpeckers be in woods, bears, all kind of shit be in the woods.
What about
why the fuck is you out there living in the woods, man?
Desmond is scared of the woods.
That's like Bear Man. What's that dude named the Grizzly Man?
Now here come the firemen. They coming up there like, yeah, we gonna let this shit out. Oh shit! Ain't no fire hydrants. Why is that? Because we in the woods.
In the woods.
The fire hydrants down the bottom.
Fire hydrants in the city, man.
They was right by the water and they couldn't use the salt water because they didn't want to mess up the vegetation reef.
Bro, because you know why they don't want to use the salt water, Remy? Because animals live in the goddamn salt water. Now they gotta suffer because motherfuckers chose to live in the woods. Where the shit catch on fire, where there's a house in that.
Because I'm sure the animals knew how to get out the woods because they've been living in the woods their whole life. So they would have knew how to get out the woods when the fire started because, like Desmond said, it's a natural thing. People don't know how to run when it catch on fire. They be trying to save their house.
There was. Did you see that man
with the water hose?
That had the water hose and died.
Yeah,
trying to save his house.
Sitting there spraying it for hours.
Where does he get his water from?
His backyard.
The pool.
And wasn't putting shit out.
No, we wasn't doing nothing.
Was he living up in the woods?
Yeah,
he was in the woods. Because the woods was right there, and he was living in it.
In the woods.
He was living in it.
Man, when you in the woods,
and the woods caught on fire that he was living in. Which you shouldn't have been in. I'm with Desmond. Don't live in the woods, okay?
I just feel sorry for the people that lost all. Just imagine you lose every picture that you own, though.
And no, every thing.
I mean, but you know what? While we saying that,
that's sad.
Real shit, it has been a rash of fires in Chicago for the last 4 or 5 days. And we always get fires here around this time because it's winter time. So people, it's been a rash of fires. Look up fires in Chicago right now, bro. You gonna see about 6 or 7 fires. There's been fires here, and people lose their shit. It's
Jordan said, "Why are you yelling?"
Oh, this guy.
I love him.
Because I want you to hear you. I want you to hear me in Tacoma, sir.
I love him. So let's talk about Michelle Obama. She's not going to the inauguration, and Kid Rock had a lot to say about it.
She don't like him. Oh well.
Right.
She don't have to go.
No, listen.
He wasn't the president.
Listen. When Biden got inaugurated, Trump was not at his shit, man.
Neither his wife.
Nor his wife. So what the fuck?
So what?
So it ain't
Kid
Rock
complained and Kid Rock did not perform at Obama's inauguration. So shut the hell up.
I was there though. I didn't vote for him, but I was there.
He wouldn't shut up.
But still, who cares?
She don't have to go. She's not obligated to go nowhere.
That's not her part of.
I hope she's somewhere with her feet kicked up at Acapulco.
They just be, they're always trying to make an agenda and a big deal out of something like, respecting the office. Well, he didn't respect it at all when he said that Biden didn't win the office, started a riot, tore up the Capitol.
Yes.
What are we talking about here? Michelle, don't go.
She ain't going.
Obama, you should stay at home too, man.
You should stay at home too. I think they should make a point out of this.
Man. What are you talking about?
Like, don't nobody want to support a criminal and a rapist.
Whack.
It ain't nothing to say. Nothing to say.
It's so whack.
It's she didn't want to go. She ain't gotta go. Obama, you was president. You go your little yellow ass up there.
If you want to.
No, but he gonna go. I don't know. If
he was sitting there. He was sitting at Carter funeral right next to.
Yeah, laughing.
Trump.
Laughing, sharing the laugh.
Looked like he was teaching.
I know what the fuck they
He looked like he was teaching Trump how to read.
I'm gonna show you something, and this is what American people really need to pay attention to. You seen him at the funeral laughing and chuckling with Donald Trump. You seen when Trump and Biden, when Biden did that first transfer of peace to show everybody on camera how you transfer a peace, they leaned into each other and talked and had shit good to say and tapped each other on the shoulder. We dealing with the same animal, man. And y'all need to wake the fuck up. Ain't none of these motherfuckers on our side.
None of them.
They supposed to listen. The Senate and the Congress go up there and filibuster. For people who don't know what the fuck filibuster is, they go up there and argue and don't get nothing solved. That's what filibustering is. But they're supposed to go up there and meet in the middle.
Yeah.
And if they do anything outside of that, they not doing their job, and we need to get rid of them.
And they're supposed to have certain percentage.
Trust the process.
They're supposed to have certain percentage.
Or we can storm the Capitol.
They're supposed to have a percentage of each party to cross the line. Somebody's supposed to cross the line on each party.
Yeah, you're supposed to give a little, take a little.
But they don't. It's a Republican, and a Democrat is a Democrat.
They do that all year long, right? And then by November or December, they get themselves a raise, and then they go and break.
Hey, so show you how they fuck with us.
Over again.
Now check it out, yo. This is how they fuck with us, and this is how you know they fuck with us. A term they use so often. I'm finna open your eyes. And the term when they use it, it should strike fear in the whole fucking country, but it never does. But just to show you how the tactics they using. How many times you heard government shutdown?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
about. Shit every year now you hear. And it's a threat.
That's what I'm saying.
But it should never be a shutdown, bitches, because y'all up there to work together.
And then y'all work like now. What if
y'all up there to work together?
What if a hospital said, you know what? It's a fucking medical. It's a medical shutdown. We have to shut this shit down until we get all our shit together, get these patients together. But ain't shit getting done until we get all the shit. Then we come back and That's what I'm saying. They give themselves a raise. And then they shut the government down and they come back with that same bullshit for another year.
Edward Jordan said, you think those shades make you an activist?
Tish just had to say that comment. There's so many comments here to read, but that's what she chose to read.
That's the last one popped up.
Like
he said about the case in California, he said that's like saying people in Chicago get shot because they live with
gangs. But that's the truth. When I read that, that's the truth. We do get shot because we live with gangs. You don't know how many innocent motherfuckers get hit.
Live in the gangs.
Right, don't live in the gangs. That's the rule.
Don't live in the woods.
Don't live in the gangs. That's why everybody run into the woods. You know what I'm saying?
Gangs. They run into different kind of fire.
Right, you don't see, but that's the whole thing. They got us running instead of doing anything. Baby Gene. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. The fuck? That's why everybody in the woods, because they ain't like, I don't want to be around all that. And then when the shit burned down, it's like, oh Lord! Like, damn, you think you just gonna dodge hardship, huh?
Oh, they want to come back to the gangs.
You gonna get hardship wherever you go. You gonna get it at the gangs or the woods, baby Gene. Pick! Which one you want, nigga? The woods or the gangs?
Which one you pick?
The games ain't gonna burn your house down. The games ain't gonna burn your house down.
But they might shoot up in your shit, though.
They might shoot up in your shit. Burn to the ground.
They shoot up in your shit. But I ain't
they ain't gonna shoot up a whole block.
But the thing is, with the woods, when you battling that fire, you battling nature and shit. You battling
out there right now.
Wrath of God and shit.
You back up and move to the woods.
You ain't battling on this right now and shit. You ain't battling on this with a pinky and shit. A blinky on it.
Right now.
You ain't battling that.
We have force preserved.
He said some of y'all get shot because y'all talk too much. That was yours.
Hey, look. I'm like my
Listen
cousin.
to the guy who ain't never been in no trouble.
I'm like my cousin.
You know what I'm saying? Listen to the guy who ain't never been in no trouble. You ain't been in no trouble, nigga. You been in the military doing CIA dastardly shit the last 20 years. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no conscience and shit. Shut up. Your ass been over there murdering babies and everything, bro.
Oh, Lord. Hey, mama.
Hey, mom.
Hey, mama.
I'm bring your
hey,
bowl.
mama.
I'm bring your bowl
hey,
to
mama.
mama.
Hey, bring your little raggedy bowl.
I was supposed to bring the bowl, but the bowl didn't bring me.
And then it comes to our closing of this topic. We're going to say goodbye to TikTok.
Hey, be safe, y'all, in California, though, for real.
Yeah, man. Real shit, man. I joked about it, but I love
pray
y'all.
for you guys, and I hate
y'all.
that you lost everything and people lost their lives. I pray for those families.
Right.
And we're going to talk about TikTok. You know, we wouldn't know about a lot of stuff if TikTok didn't exist, right?
I know. I'm not agreeing with that. I'm not agreeing with that. I am not agreeing with that. You mean, because TikTok ain't been here 10 years. So you would be telling me that I'd have been rolling this long and there's no shit until TikTok ain't here? Like, no, I'm sorry. And honestly, because I'm not a viewer of TikTok. I think I downloaded the app, but I don't.
You never got on it. Well, it's gonna be gone.
It'll be funny stuff on there.
Hyundais and Hondas.
That's how you found out how to steal them cars off of TikTok. That was crazy.
No, they was teaching you on YouTube years ago, yo.
But it really got out there.
They was teaching you on YouTube.
I don't care, Des, what you talking about. But it really been mainstream with TikTok. They was like actually
Kias and Hyundais.
Still, when they showed it, and most people was on the TikTok app more than they are on YouTube because you got to actually search that. TikTok, it just came down their timeline.
Bam.
How to steal a Honda with a USB cord.
Right.
Like, that's crazy business. But
they was still in the show.
But would y'all miss? Well, he not on it. Would you miss it, Chris? He got some funny shit on.
I'd be funny, but I don't care about it.
I see funny shit in real life every day, so that
I don't care if they cancel all of it. I'll go back to watching regular TV.
And I'll go back to reading my encyclopedia
and watching the news and finding my ways through the news.
Because it seems like this.
Hey man, ain't no YouTube and Facebook in China. Yeah. So I'm saying that to say,
and TikTok in China,
TikTok, the algorithm is different over there in China. It's not even called TikTok in China. It's a whole nother app. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same thing. And like, they don't allow that American influence in their country
at all.
So maybe we shouldn't allow that shit. I don't know.
And
but this is close to censorship.
They're making American fat again.
You know what I'm saying?
Because like they said, TikTok. Oh, hi, baby. I'm sorry I didn't text you and tell you to get on, but here we go.
TikTok started with mukbanging. It was supposed to be a channel of you just mukbanging. I mean, eating foods and shit. And then you had different people jumping on, doing a little food thing and eating different type of foods, gross and disgusting. But that's how it became interesting to the U.S. citizens. And then we started making up little dances with it. And then we started telling stories. I'm so sick and tired of hearing them damn stories.
Horror stories.
Then it started becoming like information system. Then it started, hey, TikTok, if you find this person, let me know who they are. Like, it became a PI.
It became the same shitty thing all other social media platforms.
But to me, it's more. I don't know. It
ain't no more than the next.
Different.
Man. It's all the same, dude. You know what this shit is? You know what's crazy? TikTok, Twitter, fan base, all these things ain't nothing but a glorified fucking photo album. That's all it is. Motherfuckers used to not see each other, and then when you go visit family, they would bust out the photo album and be like, look, this what we did. We did this. We were here.
But that was good. But that was good.
But now.
Still
we took a lot of social elements and applied it. So now you can gamble on there. Gambling been around forever. Now you can sell sex on there. That's the oldest profession in the world. You know what I'm saying? Now you move your music on there. It's just another way to move your music. We was already moving music before it was even electricity.
They done took out ARs now, so
you know
the music industry
it's just all it is, and we glorify it because of the usage we give it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
we
then,
use this shit. If we didn't use this shit so much, it wouldn't be there.
Because you hear that sound so much because people are like, did you see that on TikTok? That's all you hear now. Did you see that on TikTok?
They've been saying that shit
man. Yeah. You see that on TikTok? You be like, no, I didn't. What are you talking about? Oh, what's the name on TikTok? And I be looking at TikTok sometimes, and I be like, man, it's better to get the information from somewhere else because TikTok be on something.
Dude, the internet has become the reliable source for information. And you know that's bullshit.
But y'all be on Google all the time.
Sometimes it be.
But Google is a search engine.
It's a search engine.
It's not TikTok.
But how reliable?
It could be more reliable than
TikTok.
People used to go on Wikipedia until WikiLeaks came out.
Yeah, but that don't mean the information ain't true. That just means it could be leaked.
Yeah, it was
like
real information was being leaked.
The information wasn't true.
Real information was actually being leaked on WikiLeaks. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
But you know, listen. I swear, I'm trying to devise a way to show a class where people can look up things because a lot of things are public domain, yo. Like you could go to the Congress library and you could pull up certain things that they talk about, discuss, their hearings and all that shit.
I think people
you know what I'm saying? People don't use the shit right. They use it for all the instant. Like I said, but when you are part of the masses, that's what you do. You just attach on and do what everybody else
does. Guess what? I don't care. I take time. I mean, you know.
Yeah, like I said,
I don't care. I mean,
not gonna lose any sleep.
It's like a lot of young people. You look at it anyway and do dances and learn new dances and like I said, the cooking with Kaya thing. I had to look at it and like, a girl's mad at her for what?
I never seen that.
I had to because I kept seeing. I'm like, who is this little girl? So I look at it and I'm like, this is why girls mad. Yo, it's so.
But there's a lot of creativity.
But the
on
thing
TikTok
is, she'll say little things like this. Yeah, I'm cooking this food. Don't make me take it. And then she do a little twerk, not naked, not booty not out. She just turn around and do a little twerk, and then she cook. And I'm like, see, this is what I'm saying about this social media thing.
A lot of people spew their
y'all are crazy. Y'all gonna get mad at y'all man because they say I watch Cooking with Kai. What? Have you seen? I've seen some women on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube cooking, and I be like, "Damn, is she finna put a booty in that mug? Cause she's half naked." But and then they made this little girl rich.
I never seen it.
They have made this little girl so popular, and she's getting
like I said,
money now for this.
But that's where the hate comes in.
There's so many women that was hating on her for just doing a little twerk and say,
bro,
"I'm gonna take your man if he eat this food."
Listen, bro.
Ever go in the kitchen and cook your man a plate of that?
What you just described. What you just described is the shit you've been hearing all your life, bro. And I'm glad you mentioned that story so you can apply it to your life. That is the perfect example of money is the root to all evil.
Yeah.
People think when they hear that, they think, well, how you supposed to live without money? No, you need money to live in this particular country, but it's a tool. Yeah, and it's how you use it. But that's not the problem. The problem is how you pursue it.
Yeah.
The things you do to get it. You know what I'm saying? And even though that little girl,
and I don't even think she was looking to get.
No, Chris.
You know what I'm saying?
That's an algorithm, though, bro.
Yeah.
To cook half naked. But that's something they do. Listen,
but she wasn't half naked. That's the thing.
Okay, but if
she don't be.
Listen, Chris. If any other video accentuates her body in any way, whether it's a small twerk for 20 seconds or whatever,
5 second twerk,
it was done purposely.
Yeah,
it was you're creating content.
True.
So you're pursuing clicks.
True.
You're pursuing motherfuckers paying you.
True.
Bro.
But
and that's the thing. And then but listen.
But I'm saying,
so that's not the hate.
That's not even.
That's not the hate. The hate come. The evil come when all these people start commenting.
Right. And
saying all this shit.
Like people already have it in them.
Because
it's easier for them to express it.
Or you know what? You know why I think a lot of these young girls is getting mad at their man for look. Because they don't know how to. They never learn how to cook.
No,
they don't know
it's
how
not
to
even
cook.
something that's
Yeah,
complex.
they don't
But
know
you
how
know
to
what?
cook,
Some
and they
people
mad.
deal with a lot of
This nigga
insecurities.
like, I do want somebody
and a
to
lot of
cook.
and a lot of hatred for themselves. So it's easy to spew out or express that when you on social media, because can't nobody really see you or know who you are. You can put all
Yes,
kind of
you type
hateful
it
stuff
in.
up there.
You gotta actually be looking for it.
Yeah,
Be like,
that's what I'm saying.
Now
It's
let me
inside
type
of
in
you.
some hater in there. Oh, just move on past it. What the? I don't. Oh
Again,
my God, there you go.
see, that's what we saying.
There you
Mother be talking about, like,
There you go.
this guy.
Give me your comb. I'm gonna bust.
This guy.
Yeah, let's go smack him in the head.
But anyway, Rundy. Yeah.
So the show
Yeah.
has been very delightful tonight,
Yeah.
and I want to thank everybody that viewed it and came in. Follow us on YouTube, because the same show, if you didn't catch the first part, you can catch it on YouTube.
First part was muted, so you probably didn't give a shit.
Even
about
if it was muted, that's fine. That's perfectly
Still
fine.
just look at us.
Just look at us talking. Without mouth, and make like what we saying. Do one of those voiceovers like they
Yeah, you do
always
your own
about
thing. You make your own
Hey, what are
thing
you
on.
talking about? Ingenuity, creativity. Hello. So
We're dealing with the masses.
next
You
week
know it.
we'll be back. I hope y'all be back next week. I hope it's not snowing or cold
That's
outside or whatever.
On the snow.
But you guys, I thank you and I love y'all. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
Happy New Year,
2025.
2025.
And
Everybody
we gonna see
prosper,
what
live.
We're gonna be
Yeah,
prosperous this year, y'all.
And I thank y'all.